David Johnson, you don't know how disappointing you are running the ball.
I was about to say the week got advanced, Bone, but you already played your game, so I guess you knew before everybody else. What's up? Don't waste your money on that shit, dude. Yeah, well. Get Killzone. Play Killzone, fucker. No, because that game burnt. Like, I feel like it Jewed me in a weird way by saying it was free and then not being free. So, fuck that game.
Oh, saying like you got the pack for free, but you didn't get the game?
No, like, alright, so it says it says free to play, like all over it, and even the wording, it's like you don't need to spend a single dollar to play Paragon. And then as soon as you download it, it's like unavailable without $20 founder pack or whatever. I'll try it out with you, Monkey, but I don't think you should waste your money on such a Jew game. They're Jew tactics. Probably shouldn't say that all over YouTube. I don't know. I hope for Johnny. That'd be fun. Yeah, I sure am.
Streaming what? Oh, your game.
Did you see Johnny interviewed with Kubiak Bone?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, he talked to him over the phone, I guess. Yeah, right. How much? What's the spread if I don't beat you by 20, you win? Is that how this goes? Let me get 3 of those. I need some tackling fuel though, so take your time on the kickoff, please.
Oh, Johnny, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm on like a 4 or 5 game winning streak.
Oh yeah. Maybe
Carter's
my
gonna
other
whip
league.
your ass.
It's the NFL EA Sports. Only
Yeah.
3 games left in the
You wanna
regular
talk?
season as we
You wanna
join
talk
you
shit?
from
We'll
Heinz
fucking.
Field.
We'll
One
go,
team's on a
bro.
roll here,
We'll go.
a 3-game winning streak, and things are
You wanna
starting
bang?
to
We'll
click.
bang, bro.
Yeah, when you're on a roll, Jim, and you've won a few
Tell your
games in a row,
celly your ass is
confidence
mine
level,
for the next
it's just
fucking
through the
hour,
roof.
bro.
And even when you get behind, you go, no big deal. We got that confidence inside. We've done it before. We'll do it again. I think they're a very dangerous team here.
All right, Ray.
This game
Time
has
to beat these.
officially begun.
Don't let your
Time to beat
celly.
these Texans as hard as
Don't let your
we
celly
do.
hear you
Fuck
say
this
that, bro.
The
Beyonce.
return at the 20-yard line. single back.
Because he jumped right on the all pro.
Looking across the middle. Can't hold on
to that.
as this goes incomplete. And now that we have a moment, here's a look at the Broncos offense, starting with the offensive line. This is an offense that has one of the most
whenever I watch
dangerous
Flyers games, I get a
passing
headache.
attacks in the NFL
Because I
this
don't play
season.
by looking at the routes. I just know where they're at.
The Broncos come out in the pistol.
Oh, that was dirty, T.Y.
Second down
That
and
was
10.
dirty as fuck.
Doug Martin carries the football. They'll mark him at the 22. Here's how the Steelers line up on defense.
Well, no,
They have been shredded this year by opposing quarterbacks who have
right now,
found
he's
a way
about
to
to get
beat up
burned
on
as
this
fuck.
secondary.
He has no
Third down
fucking
and
idea.
8. Bites off the hit. And incomplete
Oh,
to get his feet down.
The Broncos put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
What are you streaming on the YouTube page?
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what he can do here. He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
There is nothing like a good return when you talk about special teams. Good blocking, the speed of the returner gets down the field, and after that tackle, now they have good starting field position.
Great starting field position for the offense. Drew Brees has it under center. Mike Evans has the catch.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver, and why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch.
First and goal from the 7. Brees with the handoff. Over the line. Touchdown. And with that touchdown, they've grabbed the lead here early in the first.
Boy, it's
I told you I
got
gotta give you a 20-point cushion
game.
in
It
order
just
to make
takes
this
pressure
right,
off
so.
of you, and what it does, it puts the pressure on the other team. A good spot after scoring that touchdown.
Graham's going to test the coverage here. Taken down at the 21. That return's good for about 24. The Broncos weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
Well, that's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad business.
That's
a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
The Steelers defense now is going to go nickel. 2nd and 10. The early interception, and now the offense can add to the early lead.
Yeah, absolutely. The defense just gift-wrapped a little present for the offense, and let's see if the offense can take advantage of that.
The Steelers snap it at the 31. The pass down the field by Drew Brees. Here's the Steelers offense. This offense is very good at moving the football and right up near the top when it comes to yards per game. 2nd down coming up. The Broncos set at the line. Dime package. Brees going to take the snap from the shotgun. And Parker has a reception.
That was dirty.
And now here's the Broncos defense. Last week, this group came up with 3 forced
Final play of the
turnovers.
game.
Well, the D-line
Turns the
going
first
into that
touchdown,
spread
breaking
look,
6
they want to get to
tackles
that quarterback.
on the way to a 42-21 victory.
The defense did a very good job there on 3rd and long. They got the incomplete pass, but it's the work they did on 1st and 2nd down. They made it tough on the offense, so 3rd long, everything goes to the advantage of the defense.
the field goal attempt is good. It's good. Midway through the first quarter, and they add another 3 points to the lead.
Boy, what a start. It has just been impressive to watch.
They're probably using
they got down the field that time. They got the field goal, and they are convinced that the game is over.
Cromartie's tackled down at the 22. The Broncos offense back on the field, trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Martin's got it on the handoff. Got a flag.
Face mask, you dirty cheater.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
Pittsburgh Steelers history is
Martin is in the backfield.
The Raiders have a Super Bowl.
Now 1st and 10. Pulls it in.
Right.
I'm 80% sure that ball hit the post. But since there's no camera angle
The line
to
of
show if the
scrimmage
ball is even
right
close
at the
to going
24.
on, you just gotta let the play
That
stand
long
tall.
gain sets them up here on this play. Second and 10 coming up. The Broncos lined up, bunch formation. Luck's back in shotgun formation.
Hold on to that, Sammy.
Watkins, who couldn't bring it in.
Well, but it's 3rd and long. I'll just say this, be very careful on the offensive side.
This is 3rd down.
That's a typical Andrew Luck stat line right there. 1 for 7 for 26 yards and an interception. Oh man, it's going to be so much
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
The kick is good. It wasn't an ideal start to the game for them, but they're hanging in there. They put up the field goal.
Yeah, that's right. It's not always going to go well in this game. We know that. But what they did with that field goal, they gave their defense hope that the offense is going to be able to carry the load here for them today.
The Steelers on a quest for their 3rd straight scoring drive here, Phil. They've been having their way with that defense on these last few possessions.
Well, let me say this, Jim, it's not that easy to score points in the NFL, not the way they're making it look, and they're confident, they look like they're fast, they're fresh, they're rested. It's been fun to watch.
And Joseph in on the tackle.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play.
The Steelers come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. 1st down at the 45. It's over to Evans for a completion. Talib's there to take him down. That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Bill?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see him drop a pass.
1st and 10. Intercepted by Reggie Nelson.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Broncos put some points on the board on their previous possession. Although it was just a field goal, Phil, they'll be looking to add some more right here.
Oh, absolutely. I think they were disappointed in that last drive. You got it going. You think, here comes a touchdown, and it doesn't work, and you kick a field goal. So a little disappointed. That should give them some momentum to get tougher and make this happen and get a touchdown.
2nd down and 2 to go after the running play. Martin lines up in the backfield.
I thought it might just be you.
Here's the handoff to Doug Martin. Murphy's in on the tackle.
Martin's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
It'll be 3rd down. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Doug Martin still on his feet. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. First and 10. Britt's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. The Broncos still driving as the 2nd quarter gets underway. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Picks up 8 here. Second and 2. He'll get it again. Going to be a penalty here.
Again, you dirty fuck. Face mask.
His head got yanked back the other way.
Right.
An obvious
You
face mask
dirty,
penalty,
dirty
and that's a
bastard,
big one.
man.
About safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in
You're
certain
just a dirty,
situations,
dirty
it's
player.
going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
1st down and 10. And it's batted down.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. You make a quick break on the football. Hey, you get in position like this, and you can knock it down.
Luck's got it in the gun. Bud Dupree with the sack.
Nice job that time with the outside linebacker getting the sack. They ask a lot of these guys now. They are special players in the NFL. Stopping the run and the speed to get outside and get the sacks on the quarterback, too.
The Broncos come to the line with a bunch set. Throws the pass. What a catch. Touchdown.
Yes.
Still early in the 2nd quarter, and they've tied it up with that touchdown.
Really good job, Jim, by the offense, finding a way to tie this score up. And now they can put the pressure on the defense and go out there and give them that football once again in good position.
The Steelers set to return the kick. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
Well, my guys are clean
The
players.
Steelers
They're not
offense
like
back
big
on the
bunch
field
of
trying to
goons
make up
out
for
there.
that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Hyde's got the toss, secures the football. Tackled down at the 47.
Hyde's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Hyde takes his spot in the backfield. Another handoff. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. The ball is spotted at the 49.
Hyde's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short
Oh
gain.
my god.
Breeze standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Washington's tackled down after a gain of 5. The Steelers have it at the 44. Underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Yeah. Bad is down
Midway
because
through
you're
the
playing
second,
with
this
a
game is
midget
turning into a
quarterback.
classic
It's your fault.
old school defensive showdown.
Yeah, it sure is. How about the coaches on both sides? Are they sitting over there shocked that the fact that this might turn into a defensive battle, we know it's always about high scoring, going forward. This is fun to watch, to see something a little different.
That beautifully executed punt now really will help out this defense, forcing the opposition to start the next drive inside the 10. The Broncos offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
And it's swatted away.
That's why you don't ever pick a Browns
Failing
play
to
unless
complete
it's
that one. So second down here.
Oh, how did he throw it so fucking low?
Triangle.
The Steelers moving inside the 20 and the red zone. Last week, they just feasted on that part of the field. First and goal from the 3. Steelers in for the touchdown. Second touchdown of the game.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's first and goal. They just line up.
You know, if you would have hurdled, you probably would have made it.
Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
The Broncos back deep, ready to receive.
Carlos
and a touchback here. We'll bring the ball out to the 20.
Broken ribs. Yeah,
Let's
that's right. Broke his ribs.
Bellini, who has an injury update.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with the Steelers.
Wait, on that tackle by Andrew Luck, you broke his ribs.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Andrew Luck, like, you don't pick me up.
Broken ribs. However, the doctors won't know how many are broken until
now he's gonna be out for
X-rays
the
are
rest of the season.
done. In addition, it's hard to pinpoint when he could
He's gonna be
return
out for
from
the
this
rest of the
injury, but this will most likely keep him out of the lineup for a couple weeks, guys.
Oh man, it's not even. It's not even the button I meant.
Linebackers nowadays are so talented. They can just do everything. They're strong enough to stop the run. But how about this interception? Good job, good read of the quarterback, and a nice catch.
Halfway through the second quarter.
Michael Campbell
wants to go deep. He caught it. Brings it in for the score in the end zone. And it looks like their lead will be quite sizable by halftime, as long as their defense can hang on to it for the rest of this quarter.
This has been one lopsided game so far here, Jim. And, I'm going to look at the defense. You've got to get out there, show some pride. Somebody's got to make a play to turn this game around.
Oh, Martavis.
Marty's just going to wave his arm here and make the fair catch. The Broncos just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Martin is in the backfield. Second down and 10. As Watkins. And that's a gain of 9. That's his first reception today.
The Broncos had time. They can't get big yards, but the throw and catch picks up a few, and his third down's much easier with this situation.
Third and short. Martin's taking the handoff. And Eric Reed brings a halt to that last attempt. Martin. He's going to be tackled right around the 46-yard line.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
2nd and 1. He'll get it again. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
I'm holding fucking catch.
Second down coming up. Lose lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Luck, handoff. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
You're running back in this league, and you pick up first downs, and you don't fumble the football. I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
Breaking huddle at the 35-yard line. First down at the 35. Martin's marked down at the 27. This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Good job by the offense here. Hustle up, get that football snap, conserve time, and most of all, conserve that timeout. Those are big down the stretch. Look what the defensive line is doing. They're all pinching down inside. They're expecting a run.
Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw. After the incomplete pass, it's third down. The Steelers go with the dime formation here on defense. Halu's going to take the handoff now. The long drive continues.
If you think you can get a playoff quickly and not use a timeout, you go with the hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback.
Oh, come on.
Pass is intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Steelers' offense, Phil, is on a roll right now with touchdowns coming on each of their last 2 possessions. Can they make it 3 in a row right here?
Well, we're going to find out. I like their chances. What have we seen that makes us think that they're not going to come out there and get it done? They're playing exceptional football on the offensive side.
Second down here after that run play. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Breeze from the shotgun. Green's there to catch the ball that had a lot of heat on it. Talib's there to make the tackle.
The post route deep down the field. Going towards the goalpost. It's not called enough in this league. Nice throw by the quarterback.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Toss to the outside. And a gain of 4. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day. The Broncos decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only 1. The Broncos come out in a dime package. 2nd and 6. Elvis Dumerville brings the quarterback down.
That's an awesome job by the outside linebacker. He gets a sack on the quarterback. And nowadays, you've got to do it all if you're an outside linebacker. You've got to be tough against the run, cover receivers down the field, and yes, plays like that get to the quarterback.
The Steelers snap it at the 36. Looking to go down the field here. Comes down with the defender tips it out.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, they can make a big play.
Cromartie's got it at the 13. And that's a gain of 13. The Broncos, I have to wonder, where are they going to be mentally after that last drive when they were moving the football only to give it away on an interception? How are they going to be out there on this possession?
Well, I think it's tough. I really do, Jim. You know, nowadays, quarterbacks, it seems like all we judge them on, do they throw interceptions or not?
Dude, Kenny Britt, you suck.
Out there, you got to get over that middle block.
Is that a Madden game to play, or are we still on the same week?
That's the only way you can have success.
It says you already played your game.
It's Luck out of the pistol.
I don't know if you played then, though.
Oh, wait, no, you're right, because really early in the board was last play.
No, the
I had
ball
Rugby
comes
advanced
out.
it.
The ball is knocked out of his hands.
I played it in here.
Haluz in the backfield. Single back set.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Andrew Luck, look at that arm strength. And that incompletion is going to bring us to a very quick 4th down.
Listen.
Quigley will be called on now to punt the football. The fake is on, and they're looking to pick up the first.
Anytime you decide to run the football in a punting situation, you're trying to fake the defense out. Man, you got to fool them completely. Why? Because your best runner on the football team is not the guy that's going to be running it in a situation like this. It looked good for a second, but not able to get the first down.
I told you I have to give you a 20-point cushion
for it to be fair. Larry Ridley ready to take things over back in the studios, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He'll have a chance to take off. That was a good kick return, and now the offense will try to take advantage. The Steelers offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
Looking long.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes, because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
2nd down following that incompletion. The Broncos defense now loading up, expecting pass.
I told you I was going to give him a 20-point cushion.
He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
3rd down on the way.
He's talking about your Selly.
The Steelers have to get to the 49 for a first. Breeze in shotgun formation. And he's going to be dropped. And that's a 3 and out for the offense. And the Steelers are ready to punt this one away. Graham's going to take this one from the 16.
Elvis Doomerville with the sack, and then he's going to retire at the end of
things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. Toss play. Martin takes the hit and is brought down.
I see you, Pittsburgh.
This one goes for only a yard.
No, I said run defense.
It's 3rd down coming up. Andrew Luck under center. Watkins got the catch and the first.
Oh, look at it. Dirty player getting another flag.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. 3rd down after the penalty. Haluz lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. There's a flag out. The defense will take the penalty.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
3rd down after the penalty. Quarters formation here for the defense. Looking middle that time, and it's incomplete.
The Broncos don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
He's got a chance for a return for a gain of about 5. The Steelers offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
Bryant, he's in the clear, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play, what a run.
Nowadays, so many
Calling the same
kids,
fucking
they
play
grow up,
over
they
and over
want to be
again.
wide
Fucking
receivers.
garbage.
I don't blame them.
Fucking
They're
awful.
out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances.
Yeah, it's the
and
same.
you're not
It's
really
the
allowed to
same
hit 'em
play
either. What a
over
job.
and over and over. At least I'm switching up formations and shit. Fucking.
Cromartie's
All right,
going to
then.
test the
All
coverage
right,
this time. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Broncos got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now. These NFL receivers are so fast that you just got to get rid of that football and let it go. That time the quarterback waits a little too long and he underthrows the receiver down the field.
Midway into the third. He'll throw it over the middle. Watkins is met after a gain of 8. Wasting no time now for this next play. 3rd and 2. Roddy White makes the reception. A foot race to the end zone. The 20. White's met at the 16.
Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
This play set up by the long gainer. Luck will take the snap from the gun. He's hit as he throws it. At the 16-yard line, here they come. 2nd down and 10. It's caught by Green.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
First and goal from the 4. Martin's handed the football. Reed's all over that offense and brings him down. We'll go no huddle. 2nd and goal from the 7. Look, that's a touchdown, and that tightens things up.
Hard to cover these tight
Not
ends
even Jordan
when they
Reed,
get
you
into
fucking
the end
dumb
zone, because
fuck.
they're fast, they're nimble, and they're big. So
Goddamn
even if
right
you
it
cover
is.
them, they push off and get the touchdown catches.
Could have taken the 1-point gimme. They went for the 2, and they are turned away. He'll take it from the 1. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Steelers have extended their halftime lead, and they haven't wasted any time in doing so as they continue to motor up and down the field.
You know, this is what you got to do in this league now. When it's going well on the offensive side, don't slow down, don't get conservative, keep it going, try to score points, and just dominate the other team.
It's 2nd down, 2 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun. Parker's got it, and a first.
Yeah, fucking right.
The Steelers have been quite good all season at throwing the football, and it's been another game like that today. Breeze continued to be one of the best field generals in the game.
I just love the way he dominates everything with the football team, especially on the offensive side, Jim. We see he's in command of everything, and of course, we see all the great plays he makes.
Carlos Hyde has the catch. The Steelers have created chances for themselves in the passing attack today. Breeze done everything he can to keep his team on top.
He has been so efficient here today. Very smart, making decisions.
Dude, you're just still calling the same play out of every formation. You're just being monkey, calling 4 verts on every fucking play, you piece of fucking shit. Oh, you ran the ball. Oh, surprise, surprise, motherfucker.
Show toughness. There is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Broncos will come out in the dime. 2nd down, 3 to go.
Dude, yeah, because you're fucking audibling out. You don't know how to call any other play. Well, you don't know how to call any other play because you're just audibling to those fucking routes. That's all you're fucking doing. You're fucking awful. Playing you is worse than playing the piece of shit people online. That's what I'm saying.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how
makes the catch. Touchdown. I wonder what the strategy is, Bill, with more than a quarter to go, because that last score puts this game virtually out of reach.
Well, I know this. The strategy on the losing side is show some courage and show some toughness. Let's change what's going on
fucking
here so
30
far.
points and you can't even run the ball but fucking twice, you piece of fucking shit.
I
I hope you fucking get locked down. I hope you get fucked in your ass,
Marty's
motherfucker.
going to drop to a knee here, so this will come out to the 20. The Broncos are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, you can't make those kind of mistakes. You've got to go out there and be much better.
The Broncos all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Looking across the middle, Britt with the catch.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Throws the pass. Got a
Yeah,
flag.
fuck yeah. Face mask. God damn it. Illegal block in the back, he didn't even fucking catch it.
In the back, and they now will be backed up some yardage.
Yes, always remember as a blocker, you need.
It doesn't matter. He didn't catch the fucking ball. It's not a fucking penalty.
Get your front shoulder in front also to make it legal.
The Steelers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. And there's a drop.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a third and long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
3rd down and 10. That ball has been picked off early in the 4th, and if there was ever a thought of a miracle comeback, that interception pretty much ended it.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they ever thought that there could be a miracle comeback in this game. It's been bad all day long. I actually feel bad for them throwing that interception because they just can't seem to do anything right on the offensive side.
The Steelers snap it up at the 26. Hines taken down at the 26. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. The Steelers snap it at the 26. Hyde's met at the 30.
Hyde's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Third down now. Breeze from the shotgun. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
All right, coaches, don't get greedy. Be decisive when you're on the sideline.
Generous Mike.
Football team.
Dropped
Keep
off my
getting
weed.
those first downs and letting that clock just keep running. You got a big lead here in the second half. Don't take any chances.
Breeze completed his last 6 passes. First down at the 37. Here's the handoff.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down. Hyde in the backfield. Single back set. Here comes the wide receiver in motion. They'll run it off the toss.
Hyde's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Third down. Drew Brees has it under center. Here's the quick toss. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
To me, this is a no-brainer, Jim Nance. My gosh. Fourth and short near midfield. You have a big lead in the first half. Why would you want to change the momentum of this football game or change the outlook? Punt the football, make the other team work for their scores.
They're in punting formation. And no return this time as the punt's covered up.
What was I doing?
The Broncos were moving the football.
Mike sent me a
the last
message,
time they
open your
had it,
door.
only to
I
give
went
the
down there, he's
football
standing in
away
the
on
like
the
snow
pit. Let's see
rain
how they
outside
do
my
it this
door.
time.
Yeah, that's a tough situation for the offense. You get a little confidence and you're moving the football, and then the turnover just changes everything. So you got to find a way to get your confidence going again.
Trying to make some moolah.
Delay of game there after the quarterback did not get the snap in time.
Quarterback has a lot of jobs on the field. One of them is always watching the play clock. Make sure he avoids delay games. 5 yards in the NFL, man, that's 5 yards you don't want to give up.